Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So I want to talk to you about something. Now, this is a personal journey to me, and since some of you are following me from the very beginning, you probably have heard me talk about some things. They have been slipping out of my mouth, my points of view on certain things that are being shown out there, what I do agree with, what I don't agree with. And I always believed in, and that's who I am. It's just who I am, in tough love. I do not think that we can show someone the way or help someone by only using soft touches. Sometimes we need to have a little bit of a shake-up. And that's how universe works, right? We get shake-ups. If we don't see patterns, we have a shake-up. That's why I have those tower moments, right? That's why we have to go through transformation. It's all about moving forward. It's all about learning. In this life, we didn't come here for a smooth ride, right? And I'm very realistic in my approaches. And I think that is why I wasn't ever really vibing with some things that are soft and overly positive, because I'm just a realist. I do have a lot of passion for life. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of fire in me. And sometimes what I say and what I will be talking about, I just want you to remember it's coming from love. It's coming from my passionate side. And this year of 2022, I'm going to be talking about topics that I have had in the back of my mind for a while. These will not be tarot readings. These will be short videos on my observations throughout my journey, especially in this job. I'm not only doing tarot, I'm also doing introspective hypnosis. I deal with people's traumas. We talk about deep shit. And I've seen how people who are truly wanting to get better and to heal, what kind of results they have. But first of all, we have to be willing to do the work. We need to remember that any healing is self-healing in the first place. So if someone comes to me and they expect me to do all their work and give them a magic pill, that's not how it works, right? There's homework to be done. And therefore, I'm going to be talking about some things that might not be very easy to hear for some people, but if some topics will be triggering, I'd actually want them to be, because it means that I'm tapping on the wound. And it's completely up to listener to make a decision, a conscious decision. Will I just brush it off, or do I want to look at that? At least that's what kind of people I follow. I follow people who tell me what it is, how it is, without really trying to beat around the bush. And I dearly appreciate people like that. And I've been doing it here and there for a while. If you follow me for a while, it probably has slipped out of my mouth, many times. But I just want to be more precise. I want to be more clear with my words. And some of the topics that I will be talking about, I do have written them on a piece of paper. It's been in my head for, I think, more than a year. Yeah, at least a year. And yesterday I was sitting down listening to one beautiful human being talk about life, and I was like, I love all of this. And I love what they say and how they say it, and with such passion and enthusiasm, and also a soft, loving, but also harsh push. And that's who I am. So 2022 for me is all about that. And some people will like it, some people don't. I'm not going to waste my time explaining myself. Either you get it or you don't. Either you want to move forward or you don't. This is completely up to you. There is free will here as well as up there. So some of the topics that I have written down are, and these videos will be coming out This year, I don't have a schedule for all of them. I'll just feel whenever one of those topics feel more relevant. And I'm going to be putting out short videos based on that. So the first one that I written down yesterday is why no one owes you closure. Second, why manifestations don't work. To correct it, don't always work. And I could start going on right now. I'm really holding myself back because I want those to be very clear. Third, positive affirmations only, gang. Fourth, power of victimhood. And I have a lot to say about that. And again, I'm not judging. I'm not going to be someone who will be judging. I will be observing. I will be explaining why we tend to do things that we tend to do. Humans are very complex. Humans like to self-sabotage. The brain is such a complex thing. And that's where I want to dive. 6, any reading is projection of future. I'm going to rephrase this, but basically what I'm going to be talking about is, and most of you know about this already, that any future projection when tarot reader is doing your reading is based on your current energy. So if you want to change things, we can change it around. Okay? So if at any point you book a reading with me and I say something that you don't want that outcome, hit me up. Ask me more questions. Say, how can I change that? I usually always include that anyway. But if you want more information, hit me up. It's all about moving forward. We're not here to be stagnant. And we have a very, very intense power within us. And we actually can move mountains if we're ready to do so. 7, don't ask a reader about life purpose. 8, that's something that you already know of, but I still wanted to touch on that. Why we are never fully healed. 9, why I never done emergency readings. And 10, what it takes to step towards your purpose. So, these videos will be based on my experience, my observation, my work that I've done not only in my life, but people that I've worked with. And I also observe my clients. I take notes in my head. I see what works. And there is pattern in a lot of these things. So if we know what button to press and which one to switch off, we can maneuver around a lot of things. So I hope you're ready, because I am for sure. And have a great day, evening, wherever you're at. I'm going to catch you in the next ones. Bye.